So what's up, everybody? Hope you're having a good morning today. We have some good shit going on. I actually got a news story I had a freaking chuckle about, and it's actually going to lead into the subject that we're going to talk about today, and that's the Alliance of Law-Abiding Clubs. Basically, it's a cop club organization that is starting to take in a lot of people from these citizen clubs, as I'm calling them now. I'm not even calling them pop-up clubs anymore. I'm calling them citizen clubs. Because, you know, they don't want to go through the protocol and stuff like that because they're too chicken shit to do so. So, they have to go to these cop club organizations to watch their back and shit like that. You got clubs like Legacy MC in there, Sworn Pew, all that kind of bullshit. Actually, it's not Legacy MC. I'm sorry about that. It's Iron Legacy MC that is a part of this organization. So, don't blow up my email. I corrected the mistake. But anyways, I want to thank everyone for all the book orders. You guys are just amazing. New Age of Biking Brotherhood, the first book in the 3-part series, is #1 under motorcycles category on Kindle. And it's kicking ass as far as sales for the paperback. So if you haven't got your copy already, get that sucker, man. All the proceeds are going to go towards Motorcycle Madhouse to see if we can get it to go 5 days a week. And start getting some special guests, if you will. Bigger ones that we have been getting. And, you know, help me out, guys. So, anyway, we're going to talk about the Alliance of Law-Abiding Clubs after this article. And you'll see why I cannot stand, you know, cops. You'll see. Now, I know they got a job to do. That's understandable. But like I've always talked about, there's a line between bikers and cops. Always has been. This shit goes back to the early 60s when the police profiling was just outrageous. And you don't have to take my word for it. Talk to some of those guys that are in their 60s, 70s, Vietnam era generation bikers, and they'll tell you the same thing that I'm telling you. The police profiling was just outrageous. But another thing that I cannot stand about cops, and this comes from this article this morning, is when they're off duty, they want to still act Billy Badass. You know, and what happened here was an off-duty cop in Cleveland thought he wanted to get fucking froggy, get stupid with a bunch of club members, and next thing you know, he pulls out the badge and the fucking gun. Now, right there is one of the biggest reasons I can't stand cops in motorcycle clubs. Because they'll go around acting the Billy Badass part, but when the shit comes down, they start with, well, I'm a cop shit. Well, you shouldn't be wearing a 3-piece patch. And I know a lot of people say, well, 3-piece, 2-piece, all that shit's old school. Well, you know, if you're going to want to fucking go around acting like us, don't reach for that fucking badge and gun when it's time to put up or shut up. Personally, I think those kind of guys are cowards. They want to get everything that comes along with being a patch holder, except when they have to put up or shut up. So, let's go to this article, and you'll find it really freaking cool here. Euclid, Ohio. Police believe 2 men arrested for fighting with an off-duty Euclid police officer last month are connected to the notorious motorcycle club. Witnesses told police an argument turned physical and a fight broke out at Frank and Tony's in downtown Euclid. Off-duty Euclid cop Todd Gartner is in trouble with his department after he allegedly pulled a gun out and pointed it at Dustin Wolf and Bradley Peterson. Police believe the 28-year-old Wolf and 39-year-old Peterson are members of the Hells Angels Motorcycle Club. Quote, "This is one of our first incidences. They have been around Lake County for a long time," said Detective Sergeant Derek Stewart. Both Peterson and Wolf face misdemeanor assault charges. They're due in court mid-September. So, the cop pulls a gun, but it's the members of the motorcycle club that are under indictment. Now, what sense does that make? Now, of course, the mainstream media didn't put in there what the hell happened. It was just a real short article, like 200 freaking words. I guess they didn't want their, brave old cop to be exposed that he started shit with other club members. But hey, that's the way the media is. They don't want to report anything. Anything. Just like this bullshit story coming out of the New York Times yesterday, where supposedly a high-ranking administrative official says they're in there trying to thwart President Donald Trump. Well, that's treason, you dumbasses. And hopefully they catch the son of a bitch if it's true. But that's the media. They're running with it all over the place now. Because they cannot get over the 2016 election, these pieces of shit. They're destroying our country hand and foot. And you know what? People are fucking sheep, man. I really realized that after watching some of this confirmation hearing with Kavanaugh, how people really are sheep. These so-called protesters, they're paid, you idiots. They're paid to cause these kind of scenes. Wake up, America. But anyway, not to get off on the fucking range about politics. Maybe one of these days I'll do a full video on politics. But let's talk about this alliance of law-abiding clubs. Now, this is a statement from one of their social media groups. The ideal for the alliance was born in 2013 in a roundtable discussion between members of several motorcycle clubs with membership consisting of various first responders and public safety personnel. See, they don't put cops in there. See, they got to skew that shit so, people don't get the wrong ideal. The ideal was to form a network of like-minded clubs, represented by their president or appointee, to deal with some of the issues facing these clubs. You notice they said these clubs. The biggest task was, and still is, to establish legitimacy with the public, that is, to prove that law-abiding bikers are just like everyone else. It is necessary to distinguish ourselves from the outlaw motorcycle clubs that the general public draws their stereotype from. Yep, that's right off of their freaking website there, guys. And I'm actually going over to their website right now. Let's see what they got here. They got all kinds of goodies. Besides that statement, the Alliance stands behind their proclamation that any legitimate motorcycle club has the right to form and exist. No permission from outlaws or anyone else is needed. Law-abiding bikers are much greater in numbers than outlaw clubs. Okay, really? You guys, you make me laugh all the time, man. You guys are really freaking morons. Do you know what you're claiming that you have to seek permission from outlaw bikers and all that shit? You should be happy about that. Because the reason why protocol exists is because these stupid-ass people who try to go out there and start up motorcycle clubs, they tend to go out there and cause fucking problems. And the problems are handled by the dominant clubs where the shit don't get out of hand. That way, it don't make everybody look like assholes in front of the general public. That's the reason why that protocol is around. It's basically, we're policing ourselves. God forbid you assholes ever do your fucking job. We seen that in Waco. When you guys knew the shit was going to pop off. But what'd you do? You sit there, you let it happen. That's what cops do. Anyway, let's take a look. Now, this was written in 2015 but it's one of their most prevalent freaking blogs on their site. It's by some guy called Professor. Professor of what? I don't know. Professor of dipshit, maybe? Who knows? But anyway, he says, for many reasons, no, let me correct that, for so many reasons, the LEMC should be the most credible entity on the road. Now, this dude is saying that LEMCs should be the most credible. You got that, right? Peace officers make up the core of our membership. Well, let's just say 99.9999% make up your membership. That and, you know, Iron Legacy, them fucking retards, and Lollipop, you gotta know that fuck nut. But anyway, Leos are truth seekers. Yes, truth seekers. Who are you pushing this shit on? Really, man? Truth seekers? For every freaking biker or outlaw biker, as you claim, that goes down for a crime, I'd find 3 or 4 that your fellow blue boys go down for. And you know what's really fucked up about these blue guys that go down for crimes? It's always sexual in nature. It's always fucking them going after little kids, or they're raping other women. It's always sexual. It's like these motherfuckers can't get none at home. And the reason why they can't get none at home is because their old ladies can't stand their ass. They know they're fucking fakes. They want real men. That's why these Leos put on the patches, try acting like us, because they're trying to make inroads with that old lady. But anyway, they are models of firm but compassionate conflict resolution. With so many uncertainties in our world, all people, civilians and first responders alike, want to take the word of an LEMC patch holder as book. But those of us who have survived LEMC conflict understand that our patch holders are just as human as anyone else, and are just as capable of acting upon rumors and lies when someone within their ranks has been labeled as the enemy. When a vote doesn't go the way of a patch holder, or when a club butts heads with another, the accusations that get flung around social media pack a heavy punch. Brothers will always battle. I know I'm not the only one who has thrown fists at my best friend. Dude, you fucking retard. Get off of that bullshit. Anyway, but the public mudslinging that happens over social media can be devastating for a club's image, not to mention the morale of its membership. Let's be clear, I'm not writing another "be careful what you post online" blog. Actually, you know what? If you idiots in this organization knew, you don't put your business out there on the freaking internet. Only pop-up clubs and people like Lollipop Lebeski do that bullshit. But hey, you got Lollipop in your ranks now. Good luck. Anyway, logically, we know what we should be careful about what we post. But emotionally, we don't give a crap about logic. Emotionally? What are you, fucking a bunch of cupcakes, man? Really? Emotionally? What kind of fucking bullshit is that? Our Facebook posts are only a measure of what we are feeling at any given moment. It would be nice if we could treat them as such and move on from those attacks as quickly as we could any heat of the moment insult. But while a spoken insult is gone as soon as it has been spoken, and an accusation published on the web can find new readers each day. That's a painful experience. But it is the world we live in. Painful experience. You assholes are out there worried about what somebody posts about you. Dude, I chew you guys out every week I can, man. You're a bunch of cupcake, and you know what? You deserve Lollipop. He should be your president, man. Lollipop should be the president of the Alliance of Law-Abiding Clubs. But wait, he can't. Because I did a podcast on you guys. And one of the things that you stated was, it's a lifetime membership on your board. Meaning there ain't no votes. Meaning nobody gets a say in anything. Because you were too afraid to lose power if a bigger club came in. So you skewed it or fixed it where people didn't have a choice or a vote. And you're talking about the COC? Damn, at least the COC gives votes, you fucking dumbasses. Anyway, Usually the most vicious attacks are spawned from the most superficial of conflicts. Once a patch holder got angry with us because he thought our dog had given him fleas. Dude, you're dumb. You're killing me. Your blog, you know what? If it wasn't for this video, I wouldn't even be reading your fucking bullshit. Because it's a joke. Professor of... You know what? We're going to call you Professor Ass Monkey. You're Professor Ass Monkey trying to give grown adults fucking advice, but you're over here crying about cyberbullying about your organization. But anyway, false accusations. This wasn't, of course, the first time we've dealt with false accusations. See, I skipped the whole fucking thing because the shit was boring me, and I know it's boring you guys. I have been publicly accused of everything from prostitution to grand theft. Dude. What are you charging for a blowjob? Like $5 or something? Or are you giving them a fucking way? Are you like one of them fucking Catholic fucking priests that go around fucking sucking off fucking little boys? Are you that? You a freak, Professor Ass Monkey? That's what I'm thinking, man. You're talking all kinds of weird shit. You a fucking freak, man. Anyway, impulsive types that do that sort of thing when they want to assert their power. It's why younger dogs... Younger dogs, he's trying to use our lingo, try to hump the alpha. But I had to take a pause when this particular reader went on his accusatory... Dude, you can't even freaking spell. What the hell is this say, man? Anyway, I'll say it tirade. Dude, that ain't even spelled right. And you grammar Nazis are after me all the time? Are you kidding me? This reader is a cop. Ooh. His MC is 100% Leo, and he has been very vocal about his opinion that civilians are liabilities and have no business in the LEMC. God forbid are they right on that one. That's the only thing I fucking agree with you on there. No civilians should be a part of an LEMC. But there he was, a police officer with whom I've never had so much as a phone conversation, publicly accusing me of criminal activity. And ironically, he was using an evidence of an image from a blog that clearly delineated the difference between them, the 1%er, and us, the law-abiding bikers. Even more ironically, that image wasn't even from a blog I written. Anybody else getting bored with this dude yet? Reaction to slander. Here's his reaction to slander. When downright nasty things are said about us, our family, our businesses, and public forums like that, our phone immediately starts ringing. Friends and supporters want to make sure we've seen the attack. These must be the same people that, they use as confidential informants and shit like that. Rats. Anyway, and encourage us to swing back with effect. Dude, I wish you guys would answer my shit. I wish you guys would debate me. I've been waiting for a year for this fucking dummy, Ryan Erlacher, to debate me on air. He won't do it. He's scared. Mr. Wizard, would you debate me? Come on, stand up for your club. React to the slander that I'm doing. That's tempting, but we won't do it. That's because you're a bunch of punks. But you'll go into a bar, pick a fight, and then pull out that badge and gun. That's what you guys do. I will write about it eventually, but not until I've gained enough emotional... Here's this emotional shit from Cupcake again. Distance to feel that I've learned something important from it. Dude, this sounds like a far-left liberal fucking snowflake. That's what this dude is. Most of these guys are out on the West Coast in Seattle. You got fucking Brian Erlacher, that freaking Mr. Wizard, over at Yakima, Washington. And we all know the liberal snowflakes in Yakima, Washington. Dude's the freaking public relations officer. And this whole time, nobody knew he was a freaking cop. But he goes out there and says he is the spokesman for the 99%ers. Yeah, right. Anyway, here we go. Why it's okay to be quiet. I'm telling you, it's not okay to be quiet there, Professor Ass Monkey. You need to come on and debate me, man. You guys are always putting shit about me in your little private groups. Why not come on air? Tell people what you're thinking. Come on. Don't be so much of a punk, please. Come on. Debate me. Anyway, most of my missteps have, thankfully, occurred beyond the ever-watchful eye of the internet. I have written some unflattering character descriptions for sure, but I never use real names. Well, I don't use real names either half the time. You know, you're a cupcake. That's your name. You know, Professor Ass Monkey. You a freak. I'm not using your real name. Besides, you don't even put your real name down there. You don't put your picture on the fucking blog so people know who you are. So right now, you're talking like an ass monkey. I don't know why people pay attention to you. They don't know who the hell you are. That's the thing. How can people take any advice from you if they don't know who the hell you are? You got no credibility. All I know is you're a snowflake, you're probably a molester, and you probably molest your dog. Is that what's going on with you, man? Is that the problem you're having? Is you're molesting your dog? Come on, man, really? Anyway, let's see what else he has to say. That doesn't make the behavior excusable, of course. I know that I will have to answer for each word of gossip when I meet my maker. But I have learned to pity those who cannot control their mudslinging online. Don't pity me, man. You don't have to do it. Just come on and debate. Put your position out there. You originally said that, quote, and I quote, the biggest task was, and still is, to establish legitimacy with the public. That is to prove that law-abiding bikers are just like everyone else. That's your quote. So come out online. Let's debate that issue. It's an open, you know what, I'll give you freaking 2 episodes of Motorcycle Madhouse to do this. Have some balls. Don't act like a bunch of punks. Come on, Motorcycle Madhouse, and let's debate this issue. You're out there slinging mud at the Confederation of Clubs. You're out there slinging mud at 1%ers. Then come on, at least have some balls and debate the issue. Hey, I gotta give your one freaking guy, you know, props. At least that correctional officer came on and tried to debate me. He tried, but at least he had the balls to do it. You guys, not one member from your board, or not one member of your hierarchy, or whatever the hell you call it, has came and accepted the challenge of debating me. You want legitimacy, then get your ass on Motorcycle Madhouse and prove what you say you want to prove. My guess, you're cowards. Just like, again, you'll walk into a bar, cause all kinds of bullshit, and next thing you know, you're pulling the gun in the badge. Anyway, then this dude goes around talking about Facebook forgiveness and shit like that. Oh my God! Then there's he also writes one about get the feds off my patch, guns, free speech, and law-abiding MC. You know what? You guys are a joke. You guys can't come on, defend yourselves, but you'll put this shit all over the internet. You'll bash clubs that don't agree with your ass, that are not a part of your alliance. It's a joke. Come on, it's a joke. You got Ray Lollipop Lebeski as part of your organization. There's been fucking email after email caught with this motherfucker of what he was doing with his former club, the Iron Order, and he freaking passed it off like it, you know, oh, it was support. You guys are cops and you believe that shit? God help the communities you guys freaking represent, man, and look out forward. But anyway, here's my challenge to Professor Ass Monkey of the Alliance of Law-Abiding Clubs. You come on and debate your position with me. You. Because Ryan Uracker's too much of a pussy. He won't come and do it. He thinks he's this whole big thing and shit. That motherfucker don't... Anyway, I'm not going to even get into him. But that's my offer. You come on and debate me. You can have 2 whole episodes. That's 2 hours to try to prove your point. So let me know. That's all for today, folks. I hope you had a good one on this one. Man, that Alliance of Law-Abiding Clubs, there's something else, ain't they? But anyway, I'm James Hollywood Bachikari, and hope you guys enjoy your day, stay safe, and talk to you later.